Hello, friends. Today we are going to discuss a basic course on sex education, part 1. In this video, we will discuss the anatomy and about the sex education. In its introduction, sex education is essential for understanding human development, its relationships, and making informed, responsible decisions regarding sexual health. This course provides clear, concise, and age-appropriate information about anatomy, reproduction, consent, and safety in a respectful, non-judgmental manner. In this video, we will understand the human anatomy of male and female sex organs. Basic knowledge of reproductive systems and their functions. Male anatomy and functions. In males, there is one penis. Its function is the external sexual organ in males. It has dual function. One is urination. The urethra runs through the penis, allowing urine to exit the body. And the other is reproduction. During sexual arousal, the penis becomes erect, allowing it to deliver sperm into the female reproductive system during intercourse. Structure. It contains a shaft. The long part of the penis is called shaft. Glans, the sensitive tip of the penis, often covered by the foreskin, which may be removed through circumcision, mainly in our Muslim brothers. This is the anatomy of male sex organs. This is a urinary bladder. This is a pubic bone. This hole is penis, and this is a seminal vesicle. This is testes, and the covering is a scrotum. And above this testes is epididymis, and a tube is arising from this, and that is called vas deferens, and it opens in the seminal vesicle, and through this ejaculatory duct goes to the seminal vesicle, and underneath this one is prostate gland under the bladder, and this is gut and rectum part of the large intestine. This is the whole anatomy of a male person. Number 2, testes, testicles we call it. Function. The testes are the male reproductive glands responsible for sperm production. It produces sperms, the male reproductive cells needed for fertilization of the female egg, and hormone production. It produces testosterone, the primary male hormone responsible for male characteristics such as muscle mass, facial hair, and deep voice of males, as well as maintaining libido, that is sexual drive in human males. Structure. Each testicle is housed in the scrotum, as I have shown you. A sac of skin below the penis that helps regulate temperature for optimal sperm production, keeping the testes slightly cooler than body temperature. Epididymis, which I have shown you above the testes. The epididymis is a coiled tube located at the back of each testicles where sperm mature and are stored before being ejaculated. Vas deferens, its function, these are the tubes which was arising from epididymis, and it enters the urethra during ejaculation. And the urethra, if tube that runs through the penis, carrying both urine and semen through though not at the same time. During ejaculation, it transports semen out of the body. Seminal vesicles, prostate gland, and bulbourethral glands. Seminal vesicles, these glands produce a fluid that mixes with sperm to form semen. This fluid provides nutrients for the sperm and helps them move. Prostate gland produces another fluid that helps sperm survive in the female reproductive system. It surrounds part of the urethra, as I have shown. Bulbourethral glands, those are called Cowper's glands, secretes a small amount of fluid before ejaculation to help neutralize any acidic urine in the urethra, preparing for it for sperm passage. Female anatomy and functions. Ovaries function. The ovaries are two small almond-shaped organs located on either side of the uterus. They play a crucial role in egg production. That is called ovum, the biggest cell in the body. Ovaries produce and release eggs called ova, which are necessary for reproduction. A woman is born with all the eggs she will ever have, but they mature and are released during her reproductive years. Hormone production. Ovaries also produce the hormones called estrogen and progesterone, which are female hormones, especially, which regulate the menstrual cycle, control the development of female physical characteristics such as breasts and body shape, and play a vital role in pregnancy. This is the external anatomy of a female. This is the photograph of vagina, and this is a photograph of uterus. These are two ovaries. These are fallopian tubes, which these are fimbrial end. This is the breast, and this is the external genitals of a female. Uterus, called womb. Function. The uterus is a pear-shaped organ located in the pelvis. It has several important functions related to reproduction. Fertilization site. If a sperm successfully fertilizes an egg, the fertilized egg embryo will travel to the uterus and implant itself in the uterine inner lining, where it grows and develops into a fetus. Menstrual shedding. If no fertilization occurs, the lining of the uterus, that is called endometrium, sheds during menstruation. pregnancy. The uterus houses and nourishes the developing fetus during pregnancy, expanding as the baby grows. This is again a uterus. These are the fimbrial end and the fallopian tubes. This is the fundus of the uterus, and this is inside of the uterus. These are the endometrial lining, and this is myometrium, and this is the os or cervix, and this is internal os, this is external os, this is the perimetrium alongside, and this is the vagina, and this is called introitus. This is the whole picture of female genitalia. Fallopian tubes function. These are two narrow tubes that connect the ovaries to the uterus. They play a vital role in reproduction by transporting the egg. Once an egg is released from the ovary during ovulation, it travels down the fallopian tube towards the uterus, site of fertilization. Fertilization usually occurs in the fallopian tube when sperm meets the egg. Menstrual cycle. Definition. The menstrual cycle is a monthly process that prepares the female body for pregnancy. It typically lasts 28 days but can vary between individuals. The cycle consists of 4 phases. One is menstruation, that is days 1 to 5. If the egg is not fertilized in the fallopian tube, the uterine lining sheds, resulting in a menstrual period, that is bleeding of a female body. Follicular phase, days 1 to 13. In response to hormone signals, the ovaries begin to mature several eggs in the ovary. The uterine lining starts to thicken, endometrium, in preparation for a possible pregnancy. And then this is that. This is a before a period. This is a preparation of endometrium for receiving an fertilized ovum, and this is a during a period when there is no pregnancy. The most of lining shed in the menstrual flow like this. Ovulation, day 14. This is the midpoint of the cycle when a mature egg is released from one of the ovaries and travels down the fallopian tube. This is the time when a woman is most fertile. Luteal phase, days 15 to 28. After ovulation, the uterine linings continues to thicken. If the egg is fertilized, it will implant in the uterus and pregnancy begins. If not, the lining breaks down and menstruation occurs again. This is the pictorial view. This is the first 5 days menstruation occurs. Then this period is this is the ovulation, because in these days there may be fertilization of the, and there are greater chances of pregnancy to occur. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. These days are crucial for getting pregnant, because on 14th, there is a shedding of the ovum in the body to be received in the fimbrial end of the fallopian tube. And if it is fertilized, then this ovum will continue and then it will become a luteal stage. Otherwise, the ovulation. Ovulation is the process by which a mature egg is released from an ovary. It typically occurs around day 14 of a 28-day menstrual cycle. Fertility. During ovulation, the egg is available for fertilization for about 12 to 24 hours. Sperm can live inside a woman's body for up to 5 days. That is why 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th days are good for pregnancy to occur. So pregnancy is most likely to occur if intercourse happens in these days leading up to and including ovulation. Ovulation and fertilization process is depicted here. This is day 1, day 2, day 3, this day 4, zygote division, this day 5, 6, 7, and this is 7. Here the implantation occurs. Summary. The female reproductive system is designed to produce eggs, facilitate fertilization, and support the development of a baby during pregnancy. Ovaries release eggs and hormones that regulate the menstrual cycle. The uterus prepares itself to support a fertilized egg, and if the fertilization doesn't occur, the menstrual cycle restarts. Understanding these systems helps in grasping how reproduction works in females. Thank you very much.